Shalom, beautiful people, beloved ones. Shalom, shalom. It is an absolutely beautiful day here in Oklahoma, and I am missing sharing the Bible studies I used to share on here. If I could be raw with you all for just a moment. There are those who have wanted bad things for me, but God has still protected me and kept me safe. But what is interesting is I've had a trialing day, week, month, year after year after year, and yet He has still blessed me through it all. He's been giving me so many good things through it all. This beauty right here, when I first came out here, I didn't know how long I'd be able to have her. That is a blessing in itself. God has not only provided for her, but for myself. Land from my landlords that doesn't belong to me, that they've allowed me to keep her on, so she's got grass and land to run around for me to ride her. People have prayed, and I'm so honored and blessed for that. Even people who are not currently in my life anymore, their prayers are still being answered today in my life. And I have to say that there are things that have held me back. I've had my heart in a set spot for the past several years, actually, and it's been like I've been like those cartoons where they're running so fast, but they're still in one place. And that's what I realized today is what's been going on in my life. And I had a moment when I was riding my horse today when I just found myself verbally saying, I am who I am, celebrating who I am, because in the years of being set back, stuck, so to speak, I've lost that vision. And even though I've spoken a lot about right things and good things, I know I can confess that I have lost that vision where it's supposed to be. Yet God is so good in His mercy to show me and remind me once again today, while I was riding this beauty, telling me, I am who I am, as I spoke it for me, realizing though it is the same words that God spoke when He introduced Himself to the people of Israel, His name. He said, I am that I am. And He is in us when we invite Him into our hearts and into our lives. He is with us, but if we lose that vision, if we lose that mission that He's given us, we lose our identity. You can be successful in life, you can do great things, yet and have all the passion in the world, yet if you've lost the vision for honoring our King, or you never had it in the first place, it's meaningless. It's without power. Every power and every breath that we have is because of God Himself, the Most Holy One. And today when I opened my Bible, after I just let out some good tears, I happened to open my Bible to the story of Meshach, I get their names mixed up, in Abednego. Meshach and Abednego. I know it in Hebrew too. But that story, I opened it up to that part where it says that they were in the fire, and Nebuchadnezzar calls them out, and they come out, and not even their hair was singed from the fire in the furnace. And he praises God because of this. They don't even smell like smoke because they have trusted in God, the one true God. Their God. He has saved them and preserved them. And I do believe that the only reason why I have joy when I have been beaten down so many times, and when I've been stuck for so long, is because I've held on to the promise of our King. His joy, what we do here in this life, it's important for the next life. But the next life, beloved ones, is the best thing. This life here, it is important, granted, but we have to always be looking for Him, for the time to come. Amen. And so I was, these guys, they knew that when they faced Nebuchadnezzar putting them in the fiery furnace, they knew that the trust in God, even if they didn't make it, that was what was going to be the blessing in the life after this one. They knew that. And that's how I pray that I will live every day for the rest of my life. I pray that regardless of the fire and the storms, and even if 1,000 fall before me and 1,000 fall behind me, to my right and to my left, even if all abandon and all turn away, my God will bless me and protect me if I look upon Him